everyone, I'm going to react to Assassination Classroom, Season 1, Episode 9. And last episode was the school trip again. They hired this sniper, the red something. He couldn't kill Sensei. And then he decided to quit and, look for other horizons. And then there was this conversation between Kuro Sensei and Karasuma Sensei where it leads more credence to what I was saying about Kuro Sensei having been like a normal human being before. And it's still not confirmed or anything, but that's where my mind is going. So that's what I put last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon.com/if you feel me. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Yes, Princess student comment. Their looks may surprise you.
さあ、顔写真とかないですかってメールしたのよ。そしたらこれが返ってきた。おお、上司か。待ち受けになってる。
He's pretty. She ain't there. What is that?
おはようございます。お願いいたします。
Huh?
そうきたか。
She's a computer? She's an AI? What the heck? Transfer student time.
ノルウェーから来た
Thomas Lincoln picks artillery son.
皆様、よろしくお願いいたします。烏丸先生も。
彼女はあの場所からずっとお前に銃口を向けるが、お前は彼女に反撃できない。生徒に危害を加えることは許されない。
総大さん、あなたをいい組に歓迎します。
よろしくお願いします。コロ先生。
Artillery ATFA. What?
やっぱりかっけー。
Oh my goodness. Chi.
さっきと全く同じ射撃。
Is it though?
たまと同期道場を行くことで後続弾に死角を発生させたのか。
左指先破壊確率 0.001% 未満。次の射撃で殺せる確率 0.003%
But it's increasing though.
そっちに移ります。
So is it gonna keep attacking like all the time?
資金弾2発さらに攻撃を
How many guns does he have?
僕らは自己進化する固定砲台。すごいわね。
彼女が撃っているのは BB 弾だが、そのシステムはれっきとした
俺らが勝たすのか。お掃除機能とかついてねえのかよ、固定砲台さんよ。
敵。コロ先生、これでは銃を展開できません。明らかに私に対する加害であり、それは契約で禁じられているはずですが。
ちげえよ。俺だよ。
I knew it. You that was one of the students.
昨日みたいのがずっとだと授業になんないもんな。
自立思考固定砲台よりマスターや決確率ほぼ 0%。卒業までの期日に暗殺できる確率が極めて下がる恐れあり。
Who's the master?
それにあなたは生徒であり転校生です。みんなと協調する方法はまず自分で考えなくては。
協調？
でも賞金はおそらくあなたの親御さんのもの。あなたの暗殺は他の生徒には何のメリットもないわけです。
そう言われて。
で、これをあなたに作ってみました。アプリケーションと追加メモリです。ウイルスなど入っていないので受け取ってください。
This teacher.
暗殺における協調の大切さが理解できたと思います。どうですか？みんなと仲良くなりたいでしょう。
方法がわかりません。
危害を加えるのは契約違反ですが、性能アップさせることは禁止されてませんからね。
Well, I don't know why I'm shaking my head because it makes sense that he wants to be killed.
あなたの命を縮
Well,
める
to
よう
me.
な回数
ですから、昨日一日で身に染みてわかりましたが、君の学習能力と学習意欲は非常に高い。どんどん才能を伸ばしてください。
コロ先生、この世界スイーツ店ナビ機能は協調に必要ですか？
No.
なんか体積が増えてるような。
おはようございます皆さん今日は素晴らしい天気ですね。
1000円。
こんな爽やかな一日を皆さんと過ごせるなんて
Oh
嬉しい。
my goodness.
豊かな表情と明るい会話術。それらを操る膨大な
たった一晩でえらくキュートになっちゃって。
あれ一応固定放題だよな。
何騙されてんだよお前ら。
ます寺坂さん、昨日までの私はそうでした。ポンコツ、そう言われても返すこと
You're
が
making her cry.
気じゃないか。二次元 D を一つ失うところから女は始まる。
Oh my goodness.
それお前の初セリフだぞ。いいのか？
That's your first line. Oh, good.
私のことが好きになっていただけるよう皆さんの合意が得られるまで私単独での暗殺は控えることにしました。
彼女の殺意には一切手をつけていません。
はい、
先生を殺したいなら、彼女はきっと心強い仲間になるはずですよ。
衰退細胞。
こら自律思考固定放題さん。
すごいへえ、こんなのまで体の中で作れるんだ。はい、特殊なプラスチックを体内で自在に成形できます。見て、わかりました。鼻のデータ収集をしておきます。大手です、千葉くん。
思いのほか大人気じゃん。
一人で同時にいろんなことこなせるし、自在に物作れるし。
これでは私の人気が食われかねない。皆さん先生だって人の顔くらい表示できますよ。
ほらこの通り。皮
Ugh.
膚の色。
そうね、何か一文字取って自立。そうだ、じゃあ律は
安直だな。機械自体に意志があるわけじゃない。あいつがこの先どうするかはあいつを作った持ち主が決めることだよ。
勝手に改造された上にどう見ても暗殺とは関係のない要素まで入っている。
今すぐオーバーホールだ。暗殺に不必要なものは全て取りなどついでに過ぎん。この教室は最高の実験場。怪物殺しの結果を出せばもたらす利益は数兆円だ。
おはようございます。皆さん。
生徒に危害を加えないという契約だが、今後は改良行為も危害とみなすと言ってきた。
で、親よりも生徒の気持ちを優先させたいんですがね。
ダウングレードしたってことはまた来る。
花を作る約束をしていました。コロ先生は私のボディに警備の状況から私個人は協調能力が暗殺に不可欠な要素と判断し、消される前に関連ソフトをメモリーの隅に隠しました。
素晴らしい。つまりリツさんがあなた
やるね。
コロ先生、こういった行動をというのですよね。
中学3年生らしくて大いに結果です。
こうして E 組に一人仲間が増えた。
アラスマン、顔描いたら人気者になるって本当？
No.
お前はどこへ迷走してるんだ。
No. Let's try to open the episode in another player to see if there's some kind of after credit. And it seems like there are, so I'm just gonna let the song play through. I wonder if there have been after credits before. And I just didn't play it.
Should be cut in half.
Lars should be cutting her.
ソニック忍者字幕は私がつけました
I just sort of like when this episode, like when the end credit scene was playing, I noticed that there was a lot of like at least 3 minutes or something after that. So I'm like, does he have something? And then since I'm doing the full length thing, I didn't want to like fast forward and then see, that there's something else there. So I opened it in another player and then I saw it. But then I'm like, okay, let me go try and check on the previous episode and see if there was some kind of after credit. And it seems like there was an after credit for that. And for like forever now, I've just been okay. So it seems like there's not always an after credit, because I'm going back up to the previous episodes. Episode 6. Episode 6 and 7 didn't have any. No, let me just go and look at the after credit for episode 7. I just went back and replayed the after credit scenes for episode 8. Like when they started this episode, they were like, okay, there's a new student that's coming, and they sent a picture over, and was it Okajima? Is that his name? I don't know. He was so super excited to meet her and all that. And when they sent him the picture, they're like, she's a little weird, so take that into account or something or other. And so she showed up and she was a computer, basically. And then in the after credit, the end credit of after credit or whatever, the scene at the end of episode 8, Karatsumo was being told that they were gonna send in 2 new, basically, students or assassins or whatever, and we just saw the first one, which is Ritu, and then the third one looks like a boy. He looks male, so I guess it's gonna be his turn next. When at first I was a little confused about what kind of being I guess she was. I thought either she's like a computer, or because they were like she's an exchange student. So I'm like, okay, is she like is an actual person, like was in Norway? I think they said was an actual person in Norway and was just like in the class through the computer. But no, turns out that Riso is the computer and she can evolve and all that. And based on her calculations and all that, if they were to leave her alone, then by the deadline she would have been able to kill Kuro Sensei. But because she kept disrupting the class, the other students like they taped her up basically so that she doesn't have the ability to open her things and shoot at her guns and stuff. They were interfering, and Kuro Sensei decided to help. He upgraded her, to make her feel more in with the class and to get along with her classmates. And then it was working. But then her master, I guess whoever created her, they came and they're like, well, what is all this? Like, all this unnecessary stuff. Get rid of it. And I felt so bad, like when they had the LCD, when the LCD was like down there, and then she was sort of fractured a little bit, and you could see the sadness in her. I'm like, oh, they're about to dismantle her. But then when she, like, the next day, she basically looked like she did at first, but then no, she wasn't, because she's like, okay, like the previous day before they changed her back. One of the students wanted flowers, right? And she said she had something in her that makes her able to create, the guns, and then the statue thingy that she created at one point. So she wanted flowers, and when the master wanted to change her back, she felt like with her new programming that she had, that Kuro-sensei gave her, she basically agreed that she needed to get along with her classmates in order to create a better assassination algorithm, I guess. So when they try to change her, she like hit that sort of like upgrade that she now had, she hid it somewhere in her corner of her memory or something or other, and she was able to bring it back. And I'm like, oh, like I love that they didn't change her completely back. Like, she had some kind of autonomy basically, and she defied her master. She rebelled. I love that. Yeah, so I'm excited to see who the next new student is gonna be and what he's gonna be able to do. Excited. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon. My Patreon is /mini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.